The Digital Public Library of America offers a single search of 50 million digitized primary sources from more than 5,000 libraries, archives, and museums across the United States. Also known as DPLA, the site includes photos, government records, letters, diaries, audio and video recordings, artifacts, and more. All periods of American history are covered. From the 18th century, continental currency from the National Museum of American History. From the 19th century, records of individual Civil War soldiers from the National Archives. And from the 20th century, this short tutorial will highlight sources that document women's suffrage in the 1910s and the Civilian Conservation Corps, the work relief program for young men that ran from 1933 to 1942. Let's begin with a search for the Civilian Conservation Corps. The use of quotes here searches for the term as a phrase. The results include primary sources that document the CCC around the country. Clicking the title link provides an intermediate record, which then links to the full view of the item. Let's click on View Full Item to go directly to the digitized item at the host institution's site, in this case, the National Archives. Let's go back to the search results and explore ways to narrow the search. You can filter your results with the Refine Your Search menu on the left side of the screen. Under the Type heading, notice that most of the items are images. The text limit here includes a mix of pamphlets, camp newsletters, and newspaper clippings. Moving image includes period films that document the work of the CCC, such as the two listed here, as well as some oral histories. Let's select Sound, which mostly includes audio from oral histories. The first record shows segments of oral history interviews from the Tennessee State Library and Archives collection, followed by more than 140 interviews held at other institutions. DPLA is perhaps the best source for finding oral histories that are online. Let's view full item at the Tennessee State Library and Archives TIVA site. In addition to listening to the interview, you can explore additional items in TIVA's CCC collection. Getting back to the search results, we can remove the sound limit by clicking X. Let's apply the subject limit, which is often useful for exploring subtopics, such as forest fires. By working through search results in this way, researchers can not only learn more about their topic, but also adjust their focus in unexpected ways. Let's remove this limit and go back to the Refine Your Search column. Date refers to the date that the original item was created. Although we could limit the search to 1933 to 1942, we would not get references to oral histories that were recorded at a later time. We will apply the date limit to another search later in this tutorial. Finally, the contributing institution limit lists up to 50 institutions with the most items in the search results. This can show the institutions with the strongest online collections on a topic, and in this case provide a measure of which states are covered best. Another approach is to add a state name or its abbreviation to the search. For instance, let's add Tennessee to the search for Civilian Conservation Corps at the top of the screen. State names are often abbreviated in cataloging records. The asterisk here covers the abbreviation TENN period, as well as Tennessee spelled out. Results include over 400 records that show a good mix of sources, including the oral histories from the previous search. A quick look at contributing institutions reveals items from 5 additional Tennessee institutions. Select Knox County Public Library to view the new set of results, and then view full item for this scrapbook. Let's now see how to limit search results by date. This page shows the results of a search for women's suffrage. Remember that the asterisk gives a search term any ending, such as suffrage or suffragist. The search found more than 12,000 sources going back many decades. Let's narrow the search by including only items created during the pivotal decade from 1910 through 1920. This limit significantly reduced the number of records. Click on the fourth record, unidentified suffragist wearing a Votes for Women sash, from the Missouri Historical Society. Further down the search results, we would find additional photos as well as petitions for and against women's suffrage, diaries, and scrapbooks. Some unexpected sources from this search include sheet music for a suffrage rallying song, a Votes for Women postcard, and one of numerous sources that document women's suffrage activism in specific states. Regardless of your topic, you will likely also be surprised at the depth and variety of primary sources that you find in the Digital Public Library of America.